Welcome back to Clydesdale Media, where we bring you the best from the world of CrossFit. Podcasts, news, special interest, health, fitness. If you like what you hear, hit that subscribe button. Hit the notifier so you're the first to know when we have new episodes. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. What is going on, everybody? Good evening. Live from the Homewood Suites in Wilmington, Delaware. I am Scott Schweitzer. I am the Clydesdale. I am alone tonight, but I got to go to the Chase Center earlier this evening, where the Green Beret Project Classic is going to happen tomorrow morning, starting around 8:15. It's going to be a great event. If you're in the area, make sure you drop by. It will be fun. We are also going to attempt to live stream the RX division at a minimum tomorrow during the event and see what we can do there so everybody can kind of catch a glimpse of what's going on. Yeah, it's super exciting. I wanted to start everything with a little interview I did with my friend, Kat Shear, who is really kind of behind the scenes on this event, leading the charge and getting everything ready. So what I'm going to do is share my screen, and then we will hear from Kat. Sure we will. Of course, the little notifiers. Whoops, messed that up. Let me try one more time. Had it already, tested it, of course. Just like everything, when you test things out, they never go as planned. So let me start this up again. Sure, we'll do that. We'll try one more time. So, all right. Yep. We all have these problems. So let me get that started again. I got to just find it on my desktop. Sure. All right. Got it up again. Now let's try one more time to share this clip. Here we go. Okay. So I guess there is no audio. There's no audio with this. Super awesome. Wow, nothing is going right tonight. Yay. Anybody else get any audio on that at all? Apparently not. Well, anyway, I talked to Kat. She was frantically getting t-shirts out, making bags for all the athletes, getting the volunteer stuff ready. I even helped her tonight alphabetically put the placard on Yeah, Corey, so far it's going awesome. Love hotel Wi-Fi and all of its perks. And Kat, yeah, they always talk about just how you look anyway. So at least they got a glimpse of you in action. So yeah, so we were putting together bags. They're getting Yeti cups and T-shirts and really cool stuff. Getting all that ready, and then the name placards for the event tomorrow. So that was fun. I talked to Kat about what was going on. It is 3-person same-sex teams, and now I have to remember everything I asked her and what her answers were. So we'll find out how good of a listener I am. 3-person same-sex teams. There are 4 divisions scaled. Young masters from 35 to 49, and then 50 and up is a master's division, and then the RX division. What's crazy is these people are giving away a prize purse that includes a winner's prize of $5,000. That is doing better than if you win semifinals. Just saying. So we have some teams coming in to do that, and 62 of them are competing this weekend. Those are teams of 3, so over 200 athletes at the Chase Center here in Wilmington, Delaware. And all of this is to promote and help out the Green Beret Project. And we had Adam Kramer on, who is a big part of the Green Beret Project, back on episode 50, which is one of our earliest episodes. We're at almost 700 episodes now, and he was episode 50. His story is crazy. If you want to hear a crazy story, go back, listen to episode 50, and hear where Adam came from and where he is now. It's an amazing story. And what he's trying to do is help young kids, young adults who are in the same situation he was, hopefully not as bad, to get to a place where they get scholarships to go to CrossFit gyms. They get memberships. They can get their L1s. They can get jobs. When I also interviewed Adam at the Wadapalooza last year with 4 of his kids, and they were all going off to either the military or a trade school, and all came from a disadvantaged perspective. So super cool. What they do to use CrossFit to get people out of these situations is amazing. And so they're promoting it with this event. If you didn't see our Instagram story, we're actually sponsoring a team of Kelsey Keel, Christine Best, and Ashley Wozni. They're going to compete tomorrow. Meg O'Donnell, who's been on the show, she has a team competing tomorrow. And then rumor has it from some insiders that I was talking to at the venue tonight that there's a team of 3 young girls coming in hot and want to take on that team of Keel, Best, and Wozni. So it is going to be interesting to see how they do in this whole venue. And we are going to try to stream that live. So you can kind of catch the action tomorrow if you want, get some live CrossFit action live from the venue. We're going to set that up tomorrow and hope I have better technical luck than I have so far tonight. With that, then on the men's side, I know that there is a team from CrossFit Krypton coming. Joey Tutoro, an old friend of mine from Columbus who now lives in the Philadelphia area, they have a team coming in. So it's going to be interesting to see what goes on there as well. Going to be a lot of fun. Get to catch up on all the action and try to get that to you tomorrow. With all that, it's going to be a fun weekend. I'm sorry that my interview with Kat did not have audio. That really sucks. And Kat, if you're still listening, the mics on the phone sounded amazing. Too bad you couldn't hear that in this broadcast. I couldn't believe how good they actually sounded. In addition to that, everything else is going as normal. It is about 10:37 here in Wilmington, and we're going to get up early, head over to the venue, get set up. Action starts about 8:15. First RX team is at 9 o'clock, and that is when we are going to try to get that to happen. So, with that, just to answer a couple questions. Bruce, I'm feeling good, much better today than I have the last 2 days. It seems like every day it just gets a little bit better. Oh, Kat is asking how Del Pez, or is it Del Paz? I don't know. I had the best fajitas I've ever had at Del Paz. It was so good. The only bad part, Kat, is parking was atrocious. Couldn't find parking anywhere near the joint. And I didn't take my coat with me because I'm stupid and had to do the fast walk thing so I didn't freeze to death on the way from the car to the restaurant. But the fajitas, gosh, maybe the best I've ever had. And I've had fajitas in a lot of places in this country. That seems to be my go-to at Mexican restaurants. Yeah, Corey, 5Gs is a nice chunk of change. I was talking to someone tonight, and I think what's crazy is that what it did was it made people who were on the fence kind of fall back to scaled. So there's a lot of scaled teams going this weekend. But I think that if they do a good job this weekend, which I have every confidence they will, that it also is a way to promote word of mouth to get more elite RX teams in the fold next year. I'm super excited to see what goes on. Yes, Kat, it is bitter cold here. The wind is whipping across the river, and holy cow. So Kat went to Royal Farms. I don't even know what that is. I hope it was good. We really enjoyed our food. And I hope you enjoyed yours. I will say the trip here was a lot of fun. I got to go over the mountains I drove from Western Pennsylvania over the mountains to Delaware and got into some snow squalls where I could barely see the car in front of me. That was a lot of fun. Oh, convenience store fried chicken. Okay. Yeah, you got to do that. And Bruce, don't rub it in. We don't need to hear about that Miami heat as we're sitting here at 11 degrees. And yes, the Appalachian rain, when I could see from the top of the mountains, the vantage points, it was gorgeous. The rivers, the mountains, I love it. This is where I grew up. I missed it so much. I miss it so much. Living in Ohio, where it's flat as a pancake. So yeah, it was really beautiful drive and always fun to come see my friend Kat and what's going on here. So, what else is going on? Man, so much is going on in the CrossFit space. I'm trying to figure out what my next riff is going to be. I'm thinking it's going to be about the world rankings. I've actually talked to a handful of athletes and their impressions of the first world rankings and what they feel about it. And it gave me a little bit of perspective on it all. And I kind of want to share that. So yeah, I think that's going to be one of my next riffs. Did you ever pass the judges course, Kat? Atlas Edison Gene Company. You're going to do a cat rant? I miss cat rants. Those are always good. So yeah, bringing back the rants. Nothing's better than a feisty cat. Um, all right. There's so much going on. Oh my gosh. CrossFit's putting out new stuff every day. Oh, and she passed. She finished the judges course and passed. That's a good thing. You can now keep your gigs as head judge at all the places, if you still want to do that even. Um, yeah, I meant for tonight to be kind of a short one. Um, but I had this great video talking to Kat with some great questions. I'm just really, yeah, you got to remember, Bruce, Amy and Kat are twins. So feisty Amy, feisty Kat, same thing. Yeah, but it's Amy's beefs, Kat rants, Scott riffs. And Charlie, we haven't figured that out yet. So, but I did want to thank our sponsor. This is actually some Extend hydration stick, strawberry banana. Getting that in tonight because the long drive, I feel a bit dehydrated. So, cramping up a little bit, that's just a problem that I always seem to have. So, chugging some of that down to make sure that I sleep well tonight and don't wake up with cramps, stuff like that. And so, I'm popping and ready to go first thing in the morning to get you guys some content to watch some live CrossFit action. Yeah. So here we are, live in a hotel room. Tomorrow we'll be at the venue. Can't wait to see you all there. Thoughts on Lauren Khalil leaving MCU? Bruce, man, you got to punt. You got to push the buttons, don't you? Oh, I will say that I reached out to her and wished her well um, in whatever she does in coming up. I know it's going to be in the CrossFit space. I know she's not going anywhere. Um, I will say I'm not surprised. The culture there was not conducive to um, promoting longevity with talented people. So there it is. If you're a talented person, look at the track record of the last few years. You're not staying at Morning Chalk Up. In the long term, I don't know how they continue on. I think she was keeping them afloat over the last few years. Well, last year, she was the only thing really keeping them afloat, other than having like a daily newsletter. I don't know how many people are reading that. I know that every time I say that, I get a text correcting me from a former person there. Bruce, that I said it in my riff. I was trying to be nice, but the culture there is not good. They don't promote creativity or fresh ideas, and if you want to do new stuff and creative stuff, they kind of pat that down. They want to be a newspaper from 1950, and that's it. They do not want to embrace technology, YouTube, Instagram, like most media companies do. So I'm happy for her. I know that leaving there for me was one of the best things I ever did. It pushed me to go in the direction we have now, and I'm glad that happened. And I'm sure the same will happen for her. She'll go in the direction she wants to go, and hopefully in a more supportive and quality environment. So, yeah, there's that. um, Bruce always has a way to like push my buttons and get me to say things that, because here I am tired after driving here to Delaware today. And yeah, I don't even care anymore. It is what it is. I think it's pretty obvious. Well, with that, gonna talk to you all later. Got a frog in my throat, and I can't go on. Have a great night. See you guys next time on the Clydesdale Media News.